Tuesday Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Number 65 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Hernandez. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Guerrero. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Orioles nothing. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we had a chance to talk to the manager before this game, and the one thing he stressed to us is the opposition's defense is a little handicapped at times, making a ton of errors lately. So preach to his offense that they had to put the ball in play. Don't be afraid to play a little old school. Choke up with 2 strikes. Make them get you out. Make them have to beat you and not beat yourself.
Ready now, Brandon Drury. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game
2. The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. And here's Renato Nunez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Urena is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Richie Martin. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike one as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. The 0-1. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, Dero, mix in a good teammate one time.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Run on two hits, and they leave one. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. In tight with the slider, 2-2. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Villar comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the plate, Joey Rickard. He'll get
leading off for Baltimore, center fielder.
So striding in, Billy McKinney. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Billy McKinney.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers, 10 RBI. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Villar over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Mancini. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 ball. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Galvis on to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
27.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Changeup in for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he puts it on the ground to second. VR right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Justin.
So coming to the plate, Justin Smoke hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. In now, Chris Davis.
Leading off for Baltimore, first baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Next to bat for Toronto, Richard Urena. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw won't get him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy McKinney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready with another 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Very weakly on the ground. Once again, a 3-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1. Pause and the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1. Striding into the box, Joe.
Center fielder, Joey Richardson.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis will start things out in their half of the. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Here's a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just got a piece up the line. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Tough slider down low for a strike. Galvis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Martin is under it. 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a little tapper. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit well on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Javi Guerra will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Javi Guerra.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. McKinney is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in, Richie Martin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. One. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading off for the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy.
Number 49.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Richard Urena. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ynoa has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty D, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Richard Urena becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for ball 1. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. Leading off the inning, Joey Rickard as they'll look. Riding in once again, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3.
Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch. Ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get to a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
In now, Dwight Smith. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Slow roller back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here's the 0-1. Strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being leading off the inning. Danny Jansen.
Leading off for the Jays, catcher, Danny.
Digging in the sweep.
Now batting, the shortstop, ready, Alvin. Your attention, please.
Fry.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bounce it to the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Over to third, but it's thrown away. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point from the contest. Brandon Drury will bat next. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, and that at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there at the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Number 45 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared off to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room for their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Chris Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that one just missed outside.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Richie Martin, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Richard is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Pedro Severino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ripped on the ground to first. Smoke loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to. Michael Gibbons comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about it. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Mancini is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Richard Orena. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Richard is off at first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Means wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Number 65 is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here.